week, the LGBTQ community is celebrating National Coming Out Day. But for young people, coming out as transgender can be a long and very difficult, also a costly legal process. Jessica Cicchinelli is the mother of a transgender daughter and founder of the nonprofit Living with Change. And thank you so much for being with us this morning. And let's just start with being the parent of a transgender child. What kind of advice do you have for parents who might be watching right now and they're just starting to go through this process with their child?
Sure. I would have to say that the biggest piece of advice is to listen to your child, to kind of let them, they're on this journey, and just be as supportive as possible and kind of let them guide you. I think that sometimes we want to fix the situation, or we want to fix things and find out how it's going to end or be. And I think you just need to listen to them and kind of let them guide you and be as supportive as you possibly can.
Once someone does come out as trans, what does it take to get that identity recognized legally? And this is a process that has come with some controversy to it, especially depending on the child's age. Talk about that a little bit.
Correct. So, as far as what you do once they are on this journey, and as far as legally changing their name, they do have to go through the court system, and there's a lot of paperwork that needs to be filled out. There's an expense to it. And so, we at Living with Change, we decided to set up a name change scholarship to help these families that are going through all this, to help them with that expense. So we're teaming with Equality Ohio and Trans Ohio, and they're doing the legal work on it, and then we are paying for the name change to help with the cost.
There's a lot that comes with mental health awareness and being aware that suicide rates are high, especially among trans youth. Does having a new name on legal documents, does it have any effect on that trend? Because I think there are a lot of people out there who would say, look, at a certain age, you should maybe pump the brakes until that child is a little bit older and they can make that decision for themselves and that kind of thing. Does making this change have a positive effect on mental health?
Absolutely, 100%. And I think, this isn't something that is you do it lightly. There's a lot of doctor's visits. There is a lot of, therapy sessions and family, working with the family and the schools and everything. I mean, this isn't done overnight. And I think when they get to the point of changing the name, they're at a point of knowing this is who I am. And when you do it legally on the documents, absolutely, it does have an effect on the mental health. Imagine going to the airport or to the doctor and they call you by the wrong name, or that, and as they're calling you by the wrong name, it's also misgendering you. I mean, it's devastating for some of these people. And so therefore, changing the name, it makes them feel like their true self, and they can finally be identified as who they genuinely are.
Jessica, for a lot of people watching, this is something new. This is something they don't know much about. Maybe they're not even going through it themselves with someone in their family. They just want to understand more, understand better. Where would you suggest they go to find more information?
So they can go to our website. It's livingwithchange.org, and we have lots of resources and information there. You can send emails, ask questions. We are here to help you, point you in the right direction if we don't have the answer. And I appreciate anybody that would take the time and just learn a little more about it and realize that these people, transgender people, are just like the rest of us. They are going through something that, most of these people would never choose to go on this journey in life. So yeah, livingwithchange.org. And if we don't have the answers, we can put you in the right direction.
All right, Jessica, thank you so much for your time this morning. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.